getting to the rim. They had some point blank looks in the second half. Free throw line blockouts for us. Obviously free throw line offensive rebounds for them. I thought those were big differences, big factors in the game. Brakefield was really good. Did a lot of damage. He's a really good shooter, but did a lot more than we would have expected. Unfortunately, on the interior, really played hard offensively, played through contact. They got to the foul line, they finished. Tough loss. When Braylon goes for 26 and 11, and Carrio bounces back and responds really well from our last one. He gets 19, and you come up a little short at home. Obviously, very disappointing.
Coach, can you speak to the second half? Second chance point discrepancy in this one? I think it was a 19-9 edge.
Yeah.
Them, and just kind of what caused that tonight.
Our physicality on the interior, our finishing of stops, our defensive rebounding, again at the foul line, all of those factors, our shot blocking and altering, our protection of the rim, those are all weaknesses for us. They just are, and we've got to continue to swarm to the ball. We don't have much margin for error defensively. A couple miscues were the biggest keys to the game. There were a couple drives going left, right in front of Kermit, right down the baseline. We work on that every day. We've been pretty good at that at times, and for whatever reason, we don't rotate, or we rotate late, and my bad. Too many my bads. Ole Miss didn't have as many. Ole Miss was sharp defensively. Again, they had some key offensive rebounds. They deserve to win.
Coach, offensively, just looking at the flow chart, I know a lot of this is out of continuity and circumstance, but Braylon didn't have any shot attempts, I don't think, in the last 8 minutes, and Carrio's last shot was outside of 6 minutes. I mean, those are, how much of that is you not, when I say you, your team not getting the ball out of the hot hands versus Ole Miss's defense, maybe keeping it away from your two best offensive players?
Yes, some of both, and also subbing offensively and defensively, trying to put some defensive lineups out there to give us a chance to play from behind, get stops, turn you over and press. But obviously, that's not the way you want to draw it up. We had a couple possessions where I thought we had Braylon on that right block right in front of our bench and didn't get it to him, and then we called something for Carrio where they got up and top locked him and made him cut back door. So I thought they made an adjustment with him late. That said, though, you score 74 at home. Justin Hill's getting downhill, he's drawing fouls. MA's drawing fouls. We got converted a higher level down the stretch at the foul line. Our defense and our defensive rebounding failed us.
Mentioning Justin, another game with him running the point, just what did you make of how he played tonight?
Really proud. I mean, the first thing I look at with our point guards is that 7-1. He was +4. Ole Miss is long and athletic in the backcourt, and they pressure and they change defenses, and he goes 7-1, gets 13, played with a lot of confidence, was really vocal. He's growing as a leader. Happy about his development, proud for him.
Any change with Terry to this point?
Getting better, getting better. And hopefully pretty soon he takes that next step.
You called the timeout with just over 6 seconds left, down 3. Is there a way to avoid getting fouled by the opponent? I mean, to get up a 3-point attempt there, is that something that y'all work on?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, when you look at it, we probably could have gone a little bit longer. Probably could have thrown it a little bit longer, tried something different. Bunch of things we could have done a little bit better.
But Mike, you've been at this a long time, and this 6 out of 7. I mean, I know you've gone through stretches like this other places. What's important right now?
I don't think I have.
You don't think you've lost 6 out of 7?
I don't think so.
Well, I guess where I was going with the question is like, what do you do? Like, what is the approach? You know, how do you get the team back on
Yeah.
track after?
Honestly, we won 6 out of 7. It's going to be the same deal with me. We got a day off tomorrow, unfortunately. NCAA mandated. Come back Thursday and get after it. I mean, it's whether you win by 20, lose by 20, win 6 out of 7, lose 6 out of 7. I mean, what can you do? Kentucky ain't feeling bad for us. You know, no one felt bad for Ole Miss coming into this one, right? Got to continue to grow, get better, shore up some weaknesses, respond. That's what's in these guys' best interest in hoops and in life. How do you respond? I thought we had a couple live ball turnovers where we're looking at the ref and wondering, you know, what happened there? In your step late transition defense, that's not the correct response in this league. And we've talked about it a lot, and we've got to be better in that area.
Mike, off topic, Josh Brooks was talking today about changing the seating next season in Stegman with the students closer. What was your input with that? You know, what do you think will make a better atmosphere?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Just try to move some people around into different places. I don't have all the details in front of me. We've talked about it at length a few times, and I know our administration's been really receptive and committed to giving us as much advantage as we can attain here in the Steg. And it was one of the reasons that I was excited to come work with Josh and for Josh and his administration. They're just they're open to ideas, and how can we, it's, you know, consistent conversations with how can we help, you know, how can we make your program better, what do you need. And so I'm appreciative, and I think that it'll increase the environment and give us even more advantage at home. That's it?